All those beautiful noises. Yeah. Welcome to my live stream experience. I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian. I'm here for you. If you're here for me, and a live stream experience does happen daily, but right now I'm at my parents' house, staying here for a little while, and also cooking up a little bit of a meal for myself. Not really. I'm just gonna make a little something, something. When it comes to me making a little something, something, I actually need to cut this entire rotisserie chicken that's seen on that cutting board, and I'm gonna add some of it into this pot and some of it into a bag, and that bag will go into the refrigerator as leftovers. And then a little bit of it will also be used on some nachos. So that's what's happening here in this live stream, is I'm just starting it up. This is a great opportunity for you to send it to people as well, if you feel like supporting my live stream experience. If you feel like supporting my live stream experience and sharing the live stream with other people, I appreciate it. Honestly, as I'm starting things up, I normally like to thank my moderators before I really start the live stream experience, but we're going to be doing it a little differently, where I'm just giving you some time to share my live stream and for people to, come on into the room to hang out with me and other people as I get ready to cook up a little bit of a meal for myself-ish, and, some soup for later, maybe for now. I don't know. Regardless, when it comes down to me being on the internet, I'm in 3 different live stream experiences, which have 3 different live chats. We're here to hang out together, so be nice to each other and have fun being in the room with me as I have fun being in the room with all y'all. In the live stream realm, it is actually a lot of fun to talk to myself and to look at the camera that is also showing me vision of myself, making it like I'm talking to myself. Do you need help with anything?
No, leave it here.
What is this? You just want me to put it in the kitchen?
No, grandma's pills.
Grandma's pills. Ah, I see. Well, I'm staying at my parents' house right now, and I'm making some dinner, and I'm here for you if you're here for me. I'm here for them, too. Honestly, when it comes down to it, my dad's in the other room. He's watching sports, and we're just kind of making things happen here in this live stream where you can watch me do something. If you want to watch me do something, you can rewatch it on Twitch and on YouTube whenever you want. You can't rewatch it on the Tickety Talk, but we're here in these spaces and places of the internet, hanging out with each other tonight. If you're looking for someone just staying home on Friday night that's just in the kitchen, well, this is a live stream to watch. Share it with your friends and do have fun watching me do the things that I can do, like cut up this chicken, which it's, necessary for me to do that. It's a Costco chicken. It'll be worth it. Anyways, I do hope everyone's been having a good day. Let's thank the moderators and really start up this live stream experience, as it is a place and a space that I do regularly. Now, these are garbanzo. We're actually going to already start this up. Before I even thank my moderators, which are all very important to me. These live streams would not be what they are without great moderators in the room, and also great robots, programs, algorithms, software. Those two, those also count. Those are also great things to have in a live stream, and I do appreciate those robots, programs, algorithms, and when it comes down to it, the software and the apps that we use to do these live streams are always great places and spaces of the internet. I'm trying my best to follow those rules and create a PG environment for everyone to be able to join me in the kitchen as I cook up some food, making some soup and some nachos. So all the robots that are out there, I hope you guys are enjoying the live stream too, and a big shout out to all you bots out there on the internet. Another shout out to my moderators in these spaces and places of the internet. It's going to happen in just a second, but I do want you guys to share the live stream, have fun being here, have fun tapping on that screen and giving me as many likes as you can. I'm in my parents' kitchen where we're going to make some soup, and we're going to add chicken, but we're first putting garbanzo beans in it. This is just what's happening. Garbanzo beans are going to be in this soup, and it's also going to be chicken, and that's just going to be what I make in this live stream experience. It's one of the things that I make. I'm also going to make some nachos. Gonna be making some nachos. Yeah, it's happening here in this live stream, so I do hope you decide to share it. We're gonna put this stove on, and I need to put it on a low simmer. Perfect. And look, we're already making soup. Now I can focus on actually cutting up the chicken. That's a whole chicken from Costco right here. I just need to dice and cut this thing up. If you like watching someone cut up some chicken, well, this is the live stream to watch. Let's thank the moderators and really start off the live stream experience for me to entertain you. It's also, happening here in the live chat experience where you can ask me questions. You can also make a friend, and you can have fun chit-chatting with the other people that are here. You can thank my moderators that are here on Twitch, YouTube, and on TikTok. The Twitch moderators are Burrito Diva, Lily, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, Kajal. We also have Space Cheese, Cool, known as Mikey Milwaukee, the man of things, and Sarah Sarita Bonito the Citalita, and Natalia Papaya. Those are my moderators here on Twitch. I do appreciate them, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. If you're watching here on the Tickety Talk, well, I got moderators too. Those moderators are Mikey Milwaukee, Joe Javier, Bubba Gizmo, Grant goes by the name I only follow, Ben, Juliet, Danita, Davita, Dorita, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fan, and Faux Abby. And we also got ourselves Janie Lynn, Sarah Sarita Bonita the Citalita, and Kajal the Foxy Citalita. Those are the moderators we have here on the Tickety Talk. If you're watching here on YouTube, we've got moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Danita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, and we also have Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal, that Foxy Citalita is also over here as well. Yes, those are my moderators that are in the room on a daily basis. I really do appreciate them. It wouldn't be an experience without them. You can also follow me on my Discord server to know when I'm live streaming, and you can also check me out on Instagram. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch, and Instagram, and Lemon8, and I'm all over the place. Just go to my profile and you can check to see where I am in other spaces of the internet, and you can also watch my live time and time again, rewatchable here on Twitch and on YouTube. If you are rewatching it, go over to one of my profiles to see if I'm live right now, and you can interact with me and other people in real time. We've got the soup heating up, we've got the chicken on the cutting board, and we're gonna make this happen. I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Have you had yourself a day? It's Friday. I hope you're really enjoying yourself. I was going to take myself out to eat and then live stream out and about, but then I decided to do this. This is way more fun anyways. Well, I ate too much pizza yesterday, and my stomach hasn't been quite great. But that's why we're making a soup. We're going to make a little bit of nachos. I don't know if I'm going to have a full appetite for nachos, but it does make sense for me to make some nachos. It's also like the leftover macaroni and cheese, which I like putting the macaroni and cheese onto my nachos every now and then when I have the opportunity. It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does happen, well, it's well worth it. We also have this still happening, where this is cooking on a low burn. I've already put garbanzo beans in there. If you're just tuning in, you're watching me in my kitchen. Welcome to the live stream. It's basically just reality TV, so enjoy being here for it as it's here for you. We're also going to get out one of them, we need to get out something like this. Yeah, this will work. I'll try to use as much of the chicken as I can. You've got to package up some of the chicken after I cut it up, it's important to do that. We're gonna move this camera just a tad bit, and then this camera back over a tad bit, and that made you can see the cutting board a lot easier. You can see the cutting board on all platforms, I believe. If you're watching on TikTok, YouTube, or on Twitch, I'd appreciate people letting me know if the framing's all good and whatnot. Regardless, I do try to create an environment for you to watch me, and other people are here in the chat. We have Meowishly in the room. Greetings to you as well. Meowishly's like, haircut, question mark? Yeah, I do got myself a haircut. Thanks for saying I look fresh. I feel great. I honestly feel fantastic. Thanks for the heart me and the Go Popular gift, Meowishly. Always appreciate it. Thanks for being here and being part of it. I'm not going to point a knife at the camera anymore. Anyways, this isn't that type of live stream experience where, you should feel unsafe in any way. This is a live stream experience that I do try to create a PG environment. So if you're chit-chatting within the chat and you're here in the live stream and you're just having a good time, that's fantastic. But keep it PG. If you've been coming back time and time again and you kind of feel like people have gotten to know you and you think you could get away with some stuff, you can't. Regardless, thanks for being here and being part of it. And I just gotta call you out on it regardless. Do try to keep it PG. I'm not saying I'm gonna just be really upset if you slip up. That's not the thing. I slip up sometimes, but then again, it is my live stream. But I just want to make it so then people don't get carried away. So have fun being here in the room with each other. Love it when I catch him. Oh, post haircut? Yeah, post haircut's a fun time. Yeah, it really is. I have a lot more confidence, and I always forget that the hair does affect me, in ways that make me feel a little crazy sometimes. I feel very Kramer, Anyways, we are doing this live stream here at my parents' house where I am currently residing for the time being. So welcome to the live stream. I've decided to stay in tonight instead of going out on this Friday night, but I do like to live stream out and about now, and that might be happening next weekend, so do feel free to follow me. It also might be happening tomorrow. I might go to the beach. I'm not really sure. Regardless, I do like to do things in my live stream experience time and time again. I try to create an environment for you to be able to interact with me and other people at least 90 minutes a day. That's what I try to go for. So do keep coming back for it if you're coming back for it already. Well, I see you and I appreciate you, and hopefully I've already given you a shout out. Feel free to ask me questions and feel free to be here on any of the platforms. We got a horizontal live stream experience here on YouTube and a vertical live stream experience here on the Twitch and on the Tickety Talk. and on both. I got a little confused. Regardless, I actually didn't slip up. Anyways, go crazy indeed. Go crazy. Thanks for saying it's a nice cut, Justin. I do appreciate that. It is nice to be getting the compliments and allowing people to be here for me and me here for them. We're just kind of like ripping apart this thing right now still. We've got quite a bit of meat to rip off and get into the... Oh, you hear that? Yeah, that's some noises right there. Alright, so I feel like I've done pretty good at getting that off. So let's just peel this meat off, actually. You know, it doesn't need to stay... Or you know what? We can save this. Let's take some of it off. Just some of it. Put that in there. And then maybe peel this off too. And a little bit of this one too. A little bit of dark meat. Just a little bit. There's not much dark meat on this chicken. Like most chickens, dark meat tends to be the rare meat that's on the actual chicken. There's a lot more of the white meat than the dark meat. Man, I just need one of the napkins, or like a damp towel. I don't like using so many of them paper towels. It feels so wasteful. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm in my parents' kitchen. Are you in your parents' kitchen? Are you just in your kitchen? No matter where you are, who you are, or what you're up to, I'm here for you. If you're here for me in a live stream experience, it does happen daily. So keep coming back. Be a follower. Check me out on Instagram. Maybe join my Discord. Be part of the conversation outside of the live stream. And also check out the other people that are in the live chat. There's a lot of people that come back on a regular basis. I do appreciate all of them. And some of them create content on their own. And they also live stream. So you might want to support their live streams if you want. You know, I'm not telling you to do anything. Regardless, this is social media. And isn't that what it's all about at the end of the day? Us showing up for each other, having some fun, enjoying each other's presence, and also, you know, just kind of like picking the people we like to watch. If you've decided to watch my live stream, there's a lot of live streams out there. So if you've decided to watch my live stream over your best friend's live stream, I really appreciate that. Or just in general, over that streamer that you've watched for years maybe, and you just decided to give it a chance with watching me. Honestly, I'm flattered, and I hope you stay and keep coming around. Thanks for joining in and being part of it. I don't know who you are, where you are, but I can get to know you. If you do want me to get to know you, you can also just have fun watching me, and you can get to know me without me getting to know you. That's kind of how that works on the internet. Yeah, it's weird sometimes, but it's also a lot of fun to show you what I'm up to, because this is me documenting my life as well as living it, having a good time, making sure to make some soup. Yeah, I'm making soup with our bonzo beans, and then I'm going to make some nachos over there. And that's just what's happening. It's a real crazies Friday night. That's right. Get yourself, get yourself ready for me having a good time with you. If you're looking for it, it's a happening. We've now got chicken inside of that. We have to put some things into this. This is going to need to get hotter, and we need to also use a little bit of hamburger. That's right. This is seasoning, hamburger seasoning, and we're just going to use a tad bit of that. Not too much. A little bit goes a long way. And we're going to use, what else? What else can we use? This is a soup that I'm making. If you have any suggestions, feel free to comment if you want. And if you don't have any suggestions, well then just keep observing. If you're rewatching this live stream though, you might want to go over to check to see if I'm live right now. You can interact with me and other people in real time. And you can have some fun. Regardless, if you're just enjoying this one as it is and you are rewatching it, feel free to comment below and be a follower and keep coming back for it and check me out on the other platforms. Yeah, you would have already heard me say it a couple of times if you're rewatching a live stream, so I feel like it's well said, but I've already implied it. Yeah, I do try to make these live streams fun for me, and hopefully they are fun for you, and you can make a friend in the live chat. Make a friend in the live chat. Try to be part of the community. I'm trying to be here present on a regular basis in my live stream, which means that you have an opportunity to be coming back. Where's the garlic? There we go. Found it. Alright, so now we got some garlic powder. We're going to add that in there too. Not too much, but it was quite a bit. We're going to just put that there for now. We're also going to put in some minced garlic. How much minced garlic? Well, I'm not sure. I don't really know. We're just going to put that much in. No, you know what? We need some more. How do I want to do this? There we go. There it is. That's the amount I want. You see this much? That is perfect. There it goes. That's a perfect amount of garlic in there. Alright, so now we have garlic, water, garbanzo beans, and chicken in a pot that also has the heat on it. Oh wait, this doesn't go here, but this does. All right, so this goes away. Putting things away as you go along just makes the process a lot easier in general. And I know it makes my ma happy. And since I'm filming myself, there's evidence of me putting things away as I'm going along, so I can say I do that all the time. Honestly, it does actually help if I just do that stuff while I'm filming myself, because then I'm not setting myself up. Yes, all the garlic. We put all the garlic in there. Katie K, it's nice to have you here. Thanks for joining in, and thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. This is my Friday night, and your Friday night can now be you hanging out with me. So let's have some fun. I'm making some soup that has some garbanzo beans, some water, and some chicken and some garlic in it. And then I'm going to cut up this chicken, and we're going to get this chicken ready to go onto this plate. Not all of it, of course, but a good amount. We're going to make some nachos. You see, I got some chips, I got some cheese, I got some Parmesan cheese, I got another thing of garlic and some macaroni and cheese. The macaroni and cheese on top of some nachos usually works out pretty well in my opinion, and I think at the end of the day when I'm cooking for myself, my opinion is what matters. Because I'm feeding myself. Send me soup, Ben? Oh, I'd love to send you some soup. You let me know, and I will get you some soup. Thanks for asking for it. Honestly, I'd make you some soup right now. If you needed soup as well, I'd even make the type of soup you preferred. Ooh, I wanted to cut up a potato as well. It's fun to put potato into soup. Honestly, it's never a bad thing to do. Put potato in soup. Works pretty well. We're cutting up this chicken, and I think I'm just going to do these nice thin slices. Well, now they've turned into some pretty thick slices. And we're just going to keep cutting up this chicken right here. As I'm doing my live stream experience, I'm making some soup right here to my left, and I'm also cutting up a little bit of a Costco chicken. Well, not a little bit. The whole thing of a Costco chicken. Yeah, that's what's happening here. And so do feel free to share the live stream with anybody that you know likes to watch people cut Costco chickens, or just likes to do things in the kitchen in general. If you know people that like to watch cooking videos, this is technically a cooking video, but it's really just kind of me ranting, having fun, cutting up a Costco chicken and providing you with an opportunity to ask me questions if you want to ask me questions, if I decide to look up and read the chat. But it does look like Sarita's in the room saying, haircut. Yep, you noticed I got a haircut too. Thanks for being here, Sarah Sarita Bonito de Citalita. It's nice to have you in the room. Everyone also gives Sarah Sarita Bonito de Citalita another shout out for her moderation capabilities. She does what she can. She lets things slip sometimes. Just feel free to message her if you feel like she's doing a good or bad job. She's also the HR person, so do feel free to complain to her if you want to complain to anybody. Well, you can complain to me too, but... Anyways, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, and I'm having fun doing these live streams on a daily basis, and I do have fun doing them as they are a place and a space for me to just kind of rant and have fun hanging out with you. That's right, whoever you are. Now, I'm not sure who you are. I'm not sure if this is in the future or in the current present day, because they are rewatchable. And if you are watching me in the future and I'm no longer around, what a shame. Gosh, what a shame. But if I am still around and I still live stream and do stuff like that, or if I'm just still around in general, you should go check to see what I'm up to. Yeah, go check to see what I'm up to. Whether you know me, don't know me, you know, it's a possibility that you could be able to watch me, unless, you know, my time has passed, which once again, that would be a shame. But I do know that these live streams are rewatchable for ever and ever and ever at this current moment in time. So you might be watching me after I'm long gone, and you might be watching me while I'm still around. You really won't know unless you go over to my accounts to check to see, well, where I am currently, if I'm live anywhere, or if I'm potentially, you know, not alive anymore in general. Anyways, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, and I just kind of rant in these live streams like I've said. So let's have some fun. It's Friday night. I'm cutting up a chicken. If you're thinking to cut up a chicken too, and you have a whole chicken in your kitchen, well, maybe you should get over there and we could be cutting chicken at the same time. Mod Sarah goes hard. Yes, she does. Sometimes she lets the power get to her head, but I really do appreciate her. Katie K, thanks for giving a shout out to Sarita Bonito de Citalita. It's always nice to have people coming in, being part of the live stream, as it is a place and a space of the internet that we make it what it is. So if you want to make it fun for me, you can, just by being a positive nature in the conversation. Or, you know, you can bring a little bit of feistiness. I'm not saying everything needs to be positive and nice. You know, sometimes there needs to be a little controversy so we can see what's nice and what's not nice. If everything's just nice, then nothing's ever really nice, right? I guess that makes sense. Anyways, let's not dive too deep into that. We're going to just dice up all of this meat. We're going to add some more of the of the chicken that's right here. Look at that. It's really diced up now. Honestly, I feel like this is perfect soup food, right? Not too big pieces. You don't want big pieces in the soup. No, that's not fun. Anyways, let's get some more of the chicken in there. You know, I think that some of these pieces are bigger than I want them to be, but you know what? I'm just gonna let it be what it is. I can control it later. Not really. I should double slice it now. No, you know what? These are good enough. They're just a little bigger than I thought they were. I thought I diced it up a lot more. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of it. Any corn? Oh, I could add corn into it. Thanks for giving me the tip as well. I mean, the gift. Wood cutting bot, nice to have you back. It's always nice to see people coming back into my live streams on a daily basis. I do them, and it's nice to see it when people come back for them. Do I let the power get to my head? I'm not sure if you do, honestly. We'll have to run into that later, or converse about that later in maybe a live stream experience where we talk about you, Sarita. But it's nice that you're being receptive. Hi, Rye Guy. It's nice to have you here, Ryan. Thanks for jumping in and being part of it. It's always nice to see we've got regular viewers coming back and being all friendly and whatnot, saying hello to me and saying hi to each other. Crosstalk's always encouraged. Do feel free to crosstalk with the others that are in the live stream experience and make a friend. We do these live streams, or I do these live streams daily for you to be able to continuously come into, and hopefully you do take the time to make a friend, to chat in the chat, and to be part of the conversation, and also join that Discord server for additional experiences like watch parties and, you know, conversations that basically span, well, 24/7, because they're part of like a live chat, which just kind of like never ends. I mean, I obviously don't interact in it when I'm live streaming, but I do get notifications on my phone when people say things, and I leave it that way, even though sometimes I'm like, I'm too busy right now. And then other times I'm like, I'm not busy enough. What's going on? And then other times I'm like, dang, I just don't feel it. You know, it's not just a black and white situation. There's a whole bunch of feelings when it comes to me being around and existing in general. Hopefully you're here for it and you can relate and have fun existing with me and other people that are like-minded if you're looking for that. But I've gotten myself a chicken in front of me, a whole chicken, where I'm cutting it up. And you know what? We're going to take a break from cutting it up for a second. We'll be able to keep cutting it up in a minute. But I think I want to make myself some nachos really quick too. You know, we'll be able to finish cutting this thing up in no time. But we've got the soup that we also got to give a stir. It has garbanzo beans in it and some chicken. What else is it? What else should go in here? Maybe a little bit of rice. Yeah, a little bit of rice. This is some steamed rice. It's already been steamed. I don't know, I've never done this before, so we're just going to do it. So we're going to just put a little bit of rice in there. Just a little bit. Just like that. Perfect. Well, actually a little bit more. I feel like that's a good idea. Yeah. What everybody else say. Anyways. Welcome to my live stream. I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope you're enjoying yourself and that you're having fun watching my live stream. It's a place, it's a space of the internet for you to be able to interact with me and other people, so feel free to be doing so. And also feel free to watch me continue to cook this soup that has garlic in it, garbanzo beans, chicken, and also now some rice, and garlic powder. Oh, and hamburger seasoning. So it has quite a bit of different things. Ain't that right, Dad?
Yep, you got it, son.
Yeah, see? And there's my dad, because I'm at my parents' house. He's in the background. He's an off-camera voice. I do appreciate him, and he appreciates me cooking dinner every once in a while. But he already ate dinner, so he's not going to be eating this. What?
I said you really cook a good dinner.
Oh, thank you, Dad. I do appreciate that. But he's not going to be eating this dinner tonight. This is me just making soup and some nachos. And what was I going to grab? Was I going to grab something out of this refrigerator? I was actually going to do a double check and just make sure. There's really nothing else I can add. Well, you know what? I can add a lot of things, but we're not going to. We're going to take the spoon out. We're going to cover it up. And we're just going to let this cook a little bit. We're going to let it get nice and toasty, and we're going to bring down that temperature just a tad bit. We're going to focus on making some nachos real quick. Not very many nachos, which reminds me, let's turn on that oven. The oven doesn't need to be on for that long, but 350 degrees for a little bit of chips here and there, it's going to work out pretty well in my favor. Honestly, when it comes to me making the nachos are best made in an oven. in my opinion. Now, I'm not making a whole bunch of nachos because I'm actually making soup. You know, my tummy's not been good. Anyways, I'm here for you if you're here for me, and it's just me capturing my life in real time here at my parents' house where I'm making myself some dinner. It's a Friday night. I'm not going out tonight. No, I'm in, and you could be in too if you're in and you're making yourself some food, or if you want to make yourself some food. Hopefully this live stream experience gives you a little bit of a kick in that right direction for you to be able to make yourself some delicious, maybe tasty soup tonight, or maybe some nachos. A small amount of nachos, a large amount of nachos, it doesn't matter. It tastes good either way. Nachos are delicious and they're great to have, so I'm gonna make myself some nachos real quick in the oven. We're heating it right now to 350 degrees. This will be ready before you know it. And we're also gonna be doing, something different with this. If you can see it, you can see it. Honestly, you should be able to see it on all cameras. I don't know if you can see it on YouTube, because YouTube's a horizontal live stream experience today, but here on Twitch and on TikTok, I know you can see it. Anyways, thanks for being here and being part of it. I've already thanked my moderators, but I'd love to thank them again. But I don't want to thank them all by name at this point in time, but I do appreciate them. And if they're saying anything in the live stream experience, be nice to them and do acknowledge them. Hey, look, Miss Woods X is here and calling me handsome like she normally does. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here, Miss Woods X, and thanks for calling me handsome like you usually do. Now, on the Tickety Talk experience, was it the fire roasted chicken? Wait, so no guest night? Meowishly, we potentially could do a guest night. Well, I'm still not set up to live stream in the garage, but we can do like a little bit of a co-hosty thing, something like we did a couple days ago. We could do something like that. I don't see why not. We're putting chicken onto the nachos right now, but for right now, this live stream experience, it's on YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch. This is a specific live stream experience of me cooking and eating dinner here on this Friday night. If you're looking to cook dinner, eat dinner with me here this Friday night, or in the future on a different Friday night, or even on like a random Thursday, I don't know, maybe a Tuesday, or maybe even Wednesday. I'm not sure who you are, where you are, or what time it is for you, wherever you may be. It's a live stream that's on the internet, rewatchable, of course, as I do try to create these experiences for you to be able to come in time and time again with the chitty chat and the hanging out stuff happening. We're putting some chicken on this thing. Yeah, some real pieces of chicken. Real good pieces of chicken right there. We've got this a-bubbling. I can feel that happening. Yeah. I like to cook with feeling. Anyways, we put that on there. Maybe some more cheese would do well. No, you know what? We're going to take this macaroni and cheese. That's right. This is macaroni and cheese. We're going to take it out of this thing. And we're going to put that on top of this now. And these are Dad. Yep, sound on.
It's too loud.
You can't have the sound on at all. I tell you each time. Totally. It's not dead. I can't. Alright. Sorry about that. Just because, YouTube can get really weird about copyright law. And any sounds that I don't own the rights to, it could make it so then the YouTube live stream experience can be cut off. Yeah, that's right. YouTube's really on top of that stuff. And in order for me to own these videos, that's right, these live streams, I do try to make it so that I don't have any copyrighted material in it. That's right, it's all just me hanging out with you, rewatchable time and time again, and as I do create this content for you to be able to be a part of it, well, it's here, but it's an interesting experience to be able to create this content in general. So let me know how I'm doing. Also, feel free to check the other videos I've created, short form and long form videos for you. Do feel free to check them all out, and they're there on the internet for you to be entertained by. Overall, I'm just trying to create positive, fun content for you to be able to watch me do things like put macaroni on top of chicken, which is also on top of cheese, which is on top of chips, which makes it macaroni chicken nachos. Which is, I guess, a first. I've put nachos on my macaroni before. I don't know if I've done it in the live stream, actually. Right. I need to use this. We've still got the soup cooking, too, so the soup's still happening right here. And we've got the macaroni on there. What else do I want to put on that thing? Yeah, I'm making nachos while I'm also making soup. When it comes to the nachos, let's add a little bit more cheese on it. You know what? Let's put Parmesan cheese on there. That's going to work real well. So let's add some Parmesan cheese onto the top of the... Yeah, that looks good. I feel like that's perfect. Maybe a couple more chips. I mean, it's a small amount of nachos. I'm not trying to make a feast for myself over here with the nachos. Sometimes I like to put corn on nachos. I'm not doing that right now, though. But I feel like just a couple more chips and some cheese on top of those chips, and bam, I got myself a good nacho combination tonight. And you could be making yourself nachos too. If you've ever put macaroni and cheese on your nachos with some chicken, well, I mean, I'm doing that too, so we have that in common. Anyways, feel free to share this live stream with anybody that you might want to watch me eat this, or potentially, just hang out with me in the live chat. It is a live stream experience that does happen on a daily basis. It's part of me creating content online, and it's owned by me, so I do appreciate the support. Do feel free to support me by being a subscriber if you can be on any of the platforms. Be a follower, be a subscriber, be a liker. Have fun being here. We're gonna now take the nachos that have, quite a bit of stuff in there. So we've got some macaroni and cheese on there. We've got the chips, of course, the chicken, and cheese and Parmesan. So 2 types of cheese. Chicken is the protein on that one. Well, I mean, there's also the cheese. Anyways, let's just put this in there. We're not going to cook it for that long. It doesn't take long to make nachos. Nachos is a fast meal. We're also just going to get this out right now so we don't, lollygag and get all frantic trying to find it when the nachos are done. Let's do a timer for 4 minutes. So we'll do 4 minutes. We're going to turn that oven light on because I always like to be able to see it. I mean, it paranoids me if I can't see it. We're also going to check the soup, which smells delicious. Actually, it really does smell good. Now we're going to just give that a stir, and we'll let that continue to bubble up and whatnot, but it looks pretty good. It looks good. There's some rice in there. There's some garbanzo beans. There's some chicken. It'll be a tasty, wonderful soup to eat. Honestly, I don't think I need to add anything else into it. I think it's going to be fantastic. I just want to give it a little bit more time to bubble up a little bit and get those things to really mix up. The garbanzo beans will be nice and soft, and that's the way you want them. We also got to keep cutting up this chicken, because I'm supposed to finish cutting up the chicken, so then, I can put away the chicken and throw away the bones of the chicken. Well, maybe I can actually put the bones in there, maybe? No, let's not do that. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. It's here, happening in the live stream environment of TikTok, YouTube, and on Twitch. Feel free to watch me in any of those places and spaces. There are different people in each of those live streams with different chat rooms functioning with moderators that are basically the same in all of them these days. I do have a lot of moderators that cross-platform it, and I do appreciate that, and I appreciate you for being here in the live stream experience on different platforms as well as the platform you prefer to be on. We could be doing guest night later on tonight, so do come back for it. It is Nacho Night. Ray, great to have you here. Thanks for saying it, and thanks for being here. I need to get a rotisserie chicken and make pho. That does sound good, Jennifer. I hope you do that. Thanks for mentioning it in the chat, and thanks for sharing. Jalapenos, yeah, I do need that. Actually, it's a really good point. I do need those. I miss the shed crickets. No, you don't. No, you don't. We wouldn't be in the shed right now anyways. But yeah, I don't even miss the shed crickets because they used to freak me out. But then again, guest night could be in the garage. I did clear it up. I just didn't do a setup yet. But I could figure it out. I did make it so that I can go in there and actually move around. I have some of my things there, but most of my stuff's in storage. But anyways, welcome to my live stream experiences. I'm doing what I can at my parents' house, making some food for myself, and also hanging out in the kitchen. You can be hanging out with me too, and hanging out with other people. Be mindful of each other in the live chat, and be nice to one another, keeping it PG. You don't need to be nice to me as much as each other. I prefer you guys be nice to one another. I'm here to be teased a little bit, I guess. Really, honestly, I'm providing you with an opportunity to judge me because I'm just putting myself online. And that's kind of how that works. So I don't mind it. Just be nice to me. I'm still a person with feelings. And, it is a live stream experience that I take great pride in doing, but it is also an experience that is hard at times. So I do appreciate you being here, but the support's always encouraged. Thanks for joining in and being part of it. I do like doing these daily, so keep coming back for it. Be a follower and check me out on Instagram. And join my Discord server to find out when I'm live streaming on a regular basis. Go over to my profile and there's tons of links provided. And, tap and like the live stream, share it as well. Tap, like the live stream, share the live stream. We're still cutting up the chicken. We gotta check to see how the nachos are doing. The soup looks like it's actually coming along pretty nicely. The nachos look like they're doing fantastic. We'll let them be in there for a little while. Let's let them get a little toasty. You know, toasty nachos ain't a bad thing. No, 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 no. No, it's preferred that way, honestly. I do hope everyone's having a great time today. It is Friday, and if you're getting ready for the weekend, that's fantastic to hear. Hopefully, you're well rested and ready to take advantage of it. I do hope you have the best of weekends this weekend. It's supposed to be hot, but let's not let it get too hot. You know, right? Let's not let it get too hot. And oh, there we go. Hold on. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? Shut it off. I'm going to let it sit in there for a minute. Because I'm almost done cutting up this stuff, and I think I'd rather finish cutting up this stuff, but then again, this one I kind of want to put into a Ziploc bag. It just feels better. Yeah, it's probably psychological. It's still happening though. So we'll do this one in a Ziploc bag. And let's just get a whole bunch of that in there right now. Just to start making some progress with getting this ready to be wrapped up. I'll need to wash this cutting board in a little bit. You know, I've got to keep the cooking areas as clean as possible, but also I'm going to eat some nachos while standing over here, because honestly I'm kind of lazy. I don't feel like going down and resetting up the cameras in a different spot. So we're going to eat dinner right here as well. You're joining me for it. It's happening. I'm doing what I can to make my life more entertaining for me by cooking up a good meal. Honestly, when it comes to food, it does make me happy, and it is the best way to entertain life, to entertain myself in my own life. And maybe it is for you too. You might be a real foodie, you might not be. Regardless, chicken's chicken, but well-prepared chicken and well-served chicken is honestly a luxury. Even if it's, you know, burnt a little bit sometimes, that's okay. It depends on, you know, the situation at hand. If it's a barbecue chicken, I mean, I'm more likely to forgive that. But we're just going to rip off some of the meat here as well and get, you know, as much of the meat off of this bone as possible. And, you know, maybe we'll get this into a bigger... Maybe we'll actually put this in a bag as well, because it could be used for a soup later. I know I'm making a chicken soup, but this is a recipe I've never done before. I'm just kind of winging it and having fun making stuff up here in this live stream. So we're going to put back all of this chicken first. And this chicken as well. And you gotta get the nachos out, because I get my nachos now. It's nacho time for me. Yeah. We also have a Dr. Pepper pretty much ready to go. We're gonna push this in for right now. We'll push this to the side. Okay. Oh. You know, that's good. Let's just put that on a low boil, and I feel like that's ready to go. I mean, garbanzo beans, chicken, all sorts of stuff there, kind of mixed up. Oh yeah, now this looks fantastic. Yes, these are the nachos I've cooked myself tonight. Take a look at the nachos. The nachos actually came out pretty well. There's macaroni and cheese on them, cheese, of course, and some chicken mixed up in there. So we're just gonna put this down actually right here just for a second, because I realize I left this open, and that's a kitchen no-no. I shouldn't leave the oven open, especially when it's that hot. And, you know, we went through a hot day. Anyways, I'm here in these spaces and places of the internet for your entertainment tonight, as I'm going to eat some nachos. You could be eating nachos with me, too. If you were here the whole time, you were making nachos with me, maybe? Maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, I see people are saying things in the chat. It's nice to have people conversing. Crosstalk's always encouraged. I'm not always paying attention to it. Bestie, you need to see some fresh avocado cut on top. I do need some fresh avocado cut on top. That's a really good point. I feel like I'm failing at life a little bit when there's like things like that brought to my attention, and I'm like, oh, gosh, I should have already been doing that. We're gonna get a cup with some ice. We're gonna stand over soup as well, and we're gonna let the soup start to cool off in just a second, where I will shut it off. And, you know, soup needs to simmer down a little bit before I end up eating the soup. but I get to eat the nachos first, which I'm pretty excited for. Are you excited to watch me eat nachos? I'm excited to watch me eat nachos. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for making it special. I do appreciate everyone jumping in and being part of it. I'm at my parents' house, and doing some things here, and if you're at your parents' house doing some things there, well, look, we're doing something at the same time. No matter where you are in the world right now, I could technically be doing the same thing you're doing, and you could be doing the same thing I'm doing. You could be on your phone. Actually, I'm not doing that. So if you're on your phone and you're scrolling, we're not doing that at the same time. But if you're scrolling and also cooking at the same time, yeah, then we're doing that at the same time. The cooking part. Because that's still happening, even though that's not going on anymore. These are the nachos I made, which I like using the paper like this because I can just kind of eat off the paper. See how that works for me? Anyways, if it works for you, it works for you. I'm going to pour myself a little bit of the soda pop. That's right, I'm going to pour myself some soda pop, and I don't need to unveil. Anyways, I don't need to let you know what the soda pop is, so that I'm not sponsoring anything this live stream. But if you know, then you know. And it's pretty much the same thing I always drink, but we're just gonna let that be what it is as I do these live streams. I just don't feel like giving away that free sponsorship. Product placement, something you pay for. Anyways, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian, and I'm here for you if you're here for me. And I do have fun doing these live streams, and I just kind of rant sometimes, and I enjoy listening to myself talk at times, and other times I'm not even listening to myself, and maybe you're listening to me. If you are listening to me, I really do appreciate it. You just went through a moment where I wasn't really listening to myself. But that's not important. What's important is that we are listening to one another right now. We're going to shut this off. That's good to go. We've got ourselves some soup that was just made, but we need to let it cool down first before we really start drinking that, or eating that stuff, which is basically drinking. Soup is a drink. Not really. Anyways, I'm eating some nachos. These are macaroni and cheese chicken nachos. I don't know if you've ever had them before, but it is a thing. I'm doing it right now, so that makes it a thing. You want to try any of the nachos, Dad?
No, I'm gonna go to bed. I can't just sit in here and not listen to nothing.
Okay.
Good night, son. Love you.
Yeah, love you too. Good night.
Yeah.
Do you need me to shut off the TVs?
What?
Do you need me to shut off the TV?
Yes, I'll leave it on for you.
Okay. Yeah, I'll shut it off. Now this is delicious. Well,
I'm enjoying it.
What?
I said you're a good cook.
Thanks, Dad. I do appreciate that. No, welcome to my live stream. I'm here for you if you're here for me. I'm eating some nachos. You could be eating nachos too. This is the first time I'm really doing the chicken nachos with macaroni and cheese on. Every other time I put macaroni and cheese on nachos, it's usually because I don't have any meat. Oh, that's delicious. We also got a soup that I just made over here. And I cut up a chicken. I know a lot's happened. Anyways, thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. Thanks for saying you love my dad. I do appreciate that. Oh, microwave mozzarella sticks. Is it good? It doesn't sound good. Sodas indeed. Sodas are delicious. If anyone else wants to drink a soda with me, now's the time. Get yourself a soda. We could both be drinking soda at the same time. Or you could just watch me drink soda. Nachos are always really fun. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take care of this other thing and just get it out of the way. You know, it's nice to get it out of the way. I prefer it. I'm getting it out of the way, that is. This chicken right here is now going to get out of the way because I'm wrapping it just like that. Yeah? Yeah, it can be used for a soup later. We're just going to let it be what it is. If it's not going to be used for a soup, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I could also just do something else with it if I need to. What would I do with that? I don't know. Besides make a soup, maybe just like kind of burn it all. Barbecue the bones. No, that doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? Anyways, we got to get this spoon right here. And I got to get the cutting board off of here into here. Good, now it's in the sink. Fantastic. These nachos are delicious. Eating nachos and hanging out here on a Friday night looks just like this when I'm doing it. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know where you are. But you can tell me. But you don't have to. But you can also share with other people that are here. They got mushy. The mozzarella sticks got all mushy. Red Lobster had a... You went to Red Lobster tonight, Jennifer? Alright. I'm not judging you. Now, actually, do you need sparkling cider? I mean, do you need sparkling water? Oh, wait. To drink a soda with me, you do need it. You should get yourself some more sparkling water. So you don't leave me hanging, you know? You could go for some cheddar. That does sound good. Biscuits. Cheddar biscuits? This is really refreshing. Very refreshing. A refreshing soda goes a long way. A long, delicious way. Anyways, welcome to my live stream. I'm in the kitchen. But I just made some soup. I'm eating some chips. Delicious chips. Look at these things. Yeah. The crunch is really what makes it. All right. Now let's get some soup as well. Soup in a blue bowl. Not that the bowl color matters, or maybe it does. I'm not sure. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I found out later on in life that the colors we used to eat in affected our health. They do all sorts of things in the future. They tell us all sorts of things about how we messed up in the past. You know, studies, research, smart people. Those things, all mixed together. Let's just use this spoon I'm already using. I can't decide which spoon to use, but if I use this spoon, I don't get a lot of the liquid in there. You know what I could do? I could do a couple scoops like this. Almost there. Maybe one more. Perfect. No, let's do one more. And then, you know, after doing a couple scoops like that, I'll get one of the bigger spoons. They're not too big, but they're just bigger in general. Like, you know, oh, this is gonna take forever. No, I'm not doing it that way. All right, so what's the laziest way to do this? A bigger spoon? This is a spoon. Oh no, I'm gonna make a whole bunch of stuff that I'm gonna have to wash. This one also isn't big enough, but you know what? We're gonna make it work. We'll just do the repetitiveness of dipping in and grabbing some of that juice and putting that juice in here and dipping in and putting the juice in there as well. We've got water basically mixed into this thing. It's a soup, it's happening, it's made with love and care and has some seasonings in it and also has some things in it like some rice and some garbanzo beans and some chicken. And I'm getting ready to eat it up and also finish up my nachos, which are pretty much done, but that's what's happening here. Are you eating with me? You can be. I'm all for it. If you feel like eating with me, I'm standing and eating. Why? Well, I just still have a lot of energy. Yeah. There's a lot of things I could be doing, but this is what I'm doing right now, and you know, you could be joining me for it if you want to join me for it. Eating nachos, getting ready to eat some soup. Oh, it's a night. It's a great Friday night for me. Touche to you too, Meowishly? I'm not sure what we're toucheing to. Wouldn't it be fun to change some like basic sayings like cheers to touche, even though it's not used that way yet. It's just a lot of fun to say touche, and I feel like it could be incorporated more into society. You know? I'm just saying. It'd be nice to say it instead of cheers. It's just fun. It's a fun word to say. I mean, if you disagree with me, you disagree with me. I just wanted to share that thought. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm chit-chatting with you. If you want to chit-chat with me, feel free to ask me questions if you want to ask me questions, and have fun being in the room. If you have fun being here in the room, it's always great to see people coming back on a regular basis, tapping on that screen, sharing the live stream experience, and also providing me with, you know, more encouragement overall, I guess. You know, just interaction in general is also a lot of fun. It's the internet. It's a social environment, basically a giant playground. Thanks for that heart puff. I do appreciate that, Meowishly. Oh. You know, that's party ice for you. It really just, it hits different. You know, party ice, it's just shaped a little differently. Than that other ice you can use. Now this was macaroni and cheese nachos with chicken, and I do have to say, it's a great combination. You should give it a chance. Chow mein, macro-making chow mein might not be great, but more power to you. If it works out and it tastes good, then that's worth it. Chips are delicious in general. And when you add chicken, cheese, and macaroni and cheese to that, well, that's just a plus in general. Welcome to my Friday night. No matter where you are, who you are, what you're up to, I'm here to amuse you. I'll just hang out with you a bit. If you're looking to hang out with me this Friday night, I give you the option to do so. I do realize I did say I was going to do guest night tonight. I'm going to be honest. I forgot. And I did this. But I should have set up to do guest night. And we probably still should do it. Regardless, it normally happens on Thursday nights. And I try to do it at least once a week in general. And plus, It's honestly a lot of fun. Jennifer, thanks for being honest and thanks for being here. I don't want you to get in trouble. Oh, you're here to hang out with me, Meowishly? Or who was that said that? Marimo Jelly? Oh, you're here to hang out with me? You want me to do a little dance? Later. Anyways, thanks for asking and being so polite about it. Not demanding it with tips and whatnot. Hey, look, Sarita's back. It's nice to have her back in the room. She's a great moderator. She just leaves me all the time and then comes back and acts like she's here the whole time. It lets me know how long you watch, girl. I know. And I appreciate the effort you put in. Anyways, thanks for being here and being part of it. I'm going to drink some soup. I'm going to eat some soup. It's basically drinking. Oh, thanks for the heart me, Amy. I do appreciate that. Thanks for coming in. Drinking a McDonald's pumpkin spice iced coffee sounds delicious. I don't like pumpkin spice, but you know what? It just sounds delicious in general. But thanks for being here, Amy, and thanks for being a supporter, and thanks for the gift. I do appreciate that. Sarah's on patrol. She really is, Meowishly. You got muted for that. Man, I get clocked every time. Absolutely. Sarita, how else am I supposed to show you the affection you want to see? Ben, there better be, I'm not saying what the soda is, but you should know what the soda is. I'm not sponsoring anything in this live stream. If a product wants to be advertised in my live stream, well, they can pay me, to get those ads there. We're gonna put some things away. This is still really hot, so I can't eat it quite yet, but I'm gonna eat a soup in just a second, and then we'll move on to maybe another aspect of live streaming. I don't know. Regardless, we're here, and that's what's happening right now. And I'm making it special for me. Hopefully you're making it special for you. Oh. All right. There's cheese in my hand. Two types of cheese. Oh. I shouldn't slap my belly. Not when I'm eating. But you know what? I already did it. The nachos were delicious. Did you see me make and eat those nachos? It happened so fast. I'm putting away the rest of the chips. We'll eat nachos another time, don't you worry. I do love to eat some nachos, and those were the nachos that had some chicken and some macaroni and cheese on them. A very special nacho combination. What do you cut your... Oh, why did I cut my hair? Because it's way too hot out there. But you know what? It's always nice to cut the hair and to really clean up a bit. We lost the beard for about 2 days. It grows back really fast. I actually shaved about 2 hours before I did this live stream. My 5 o'clock shadow will be back before you know it. I grow like an inch a month, so it'll be back. It always is. But it's nice to actually shave it off right now, to work on my skin a bit, and get my skin to feel good. The skin's always underneath my beard. It's a fact. And if I take care of the skin underneath my beard, then it also just doesn't get as flaky. Oh, thanks for saying that my cut hair looks fresh. I do appreciate that, Miss Woodsex. It's always nice to get the attention from you. And you already called me handsome earlier, and I do appreciate that as well. I know. Yeah, I'm just like a boy in a candy shop sometimes when it comes to getting the compliments of looking good and handsome. Anyways, I'm Benjamin James Magrdichian eating soup now. Are you me? No, you're not me. I'm me. Anyways, I'm not AI. I am a real person. Well, you might be watching me in the future, which then I'm just a digital footprint of myself, and I'm not actually live right now, but I would be recorded for you to be able to rewatch, but I was live when I recorded it, so it's still me here with you, and I know it gets a little confusing. Anyways, let's try the soup. I don't hate it. It feels like it could use something. We'll add in some things to it slowly. I think some more of that hamburger stuff I was putting into it. What else? I would put lemon pepper in it, but the last couple of times I've used lemon pepper, I've overused lemon pepper. and no one really can overuse them. Excuse me. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experiences. I do what I can in a live stream that's basically just me documenting my life. It's here for you if you're here for it, and you can be part of the conversation if you want to be part of the conversation. You can also just be having fun with everyone else that's in the room, and chit-chatting with the friends of mine that I've created here online, and also the friends of yours that you may have created here online. Hopefully you're creating relationships in this live stream experience. I do try to create that's good. Let's see if that makes a difference. It should. If it doesn't, I'd be surprised. Okay. It could use more salt. Honestly, it could use more salt. But if I put a whole bunch of that stuff in there, let's just do it. What's the worst that can happen? So let's put that much in there. That's not really a measurement, it was that much. Okay, so I'll give it a stir. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay. It came out pretty good, if I do say so myself. And I'm not just complimenting my own cooking. I'm just being realistic. It does taste good. Hey, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman's in the room. Nice to have you here, Michaela, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman. Meow, she's like, dang, LOL. Joe's saying things. Joe, nice to have you here. Everyone give Joe a shout out. I did mean to give you more of an acknowledgement when you came into the room and acknowledged my haircut. Thanks for acknowledging it. And also, Joe, just thanks for being here in general. Joe's one of the OG moderators that have been in the room time and time again. I do appreciate him, and I appreciate you for appreciating them. Yeah. He came in on the early days. That's why he's an OG. What would we microwave? Maybe if you microwave it, maybe. There is a microwave here. I really don't like using microwaves. I'm good. I'll keep going with it, right? This is a pretty good soup, if I do say so myself. I'm not just saying that because I made it. I'm saying it because it came out well. Am I doing Balavoon tonight? Maybe. Maybe I'll live stream on my Balavoon account later on tonight. That's something you could look forward to. I'm really not sure, but I do have to clean the kitchen a bit. You know, and that won't take that long. But I also made this soup, which I just perfected how I can make it taste better, so I gotta put a little bit of that in there. Perfect. And we've got to package that thing up too. Well, you know what? We could just put it in the bowl. No, I hate doing that. When we do this thing, we'll figure it out later. Let's just focus on one thing at a time, which is me focusing on the next thing, which is a little bit of a cleanup, but also a finish up of my soup. As I'm finishing up my soup, you could be eating soup too and finishing up in your kitchen. I should have added pumpkin spice. It's a really good point. I'll look into it later, although I don't really like pumpkin. Recommend for something for me to eat. Soup? Like me? Or you can eat, like the Dr. Medicine Woman, chicken, or nacho chicken macaroni, or what is it? Chicken nacho macaroni? What did I say it was? It's like, yeah, no, it said it's chicken nachos with macaroni on it. Macaroni chicken nachos. That's the best way to say it. Just kind of rolls off the tongue. Michaela, Dr. Quinn Medicine Woman, make yourself some macaroni chicken nachos. It's delicious. Honestly, I just ate them. And, you know, you just put the chicken in the center of the nachos, and then you put the macaroni on top of the chips, and it works out. Excuse me. That was a burp. It was just consumed and created here for the first time with chicken. I've done it with the nachos. I've done nacho macaroni and cheese before, but I've never done a chicken mixed with the macaroni and cheese mixed with the chips. But sounds like a texture mix match. Well, I mean, it could be. It depends on what type of macaroni and cheese you're using. And also, you have to be okay with making the macaroni and cheese a little crunchy. That's right. They're gonna get crunchy. This was a good soup. All right. So that's now done. I gotta get that soup into like a thing, which is I feel like if I use any of these, they're too big. But you know what? No, let's not do it. All right, so let's do one of those smaller things. There has to be like something I'm not seeing that I could use that I'm like, oh, that would be much better. And oh, this would be much better. Let's use this. Yeah, the pluses of being at my parents' house is there's like really nice Tupperware stuff, and the kitchen's well stocked, and I could technically cook anything. There's always stuff for. I'm limiting myself, but honestly, I could bake fully here. There's all of the baking stuffs here, and yet you know we're doing this. Anyways, do feel free to keep coming back for it. Hello to you as well, Juno. It's nice to have you in the room. It looks like Lily's in the room, or Grace. Nice to have you here, lizard person. And do a chicken tortilla soup is one of your favorites. That is actually one of my favorites too, if it's cooked well. So now, oh, I spilled some of it. It's okay. It's okay. Just some of it was spilled. It's an unfortunate situation for me. Okay, well this is still hot, so I can't do that. But you know what? I could use the spoon. Didn't start washing anything yet. So before it gets all dirty and whatnot, we can put this in there, and that's good. That's some good soup right there. Excuse me. Oh my. Now we've got to clean up this area too. Ah, perfect. Give it a wipe down. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun live stream for me. Hopefully it's been fun for you as well. I do these live streams daily. Keep coming back for it. It's happening on a daily basis because I like to live stream for you. And I do like to create an environment that's rewatchable here on the platforms. And I'll be live streaming for maybe a bit longer on some of the platforms, but we'll start cutting off the live stream on some of them. Huh. That holds soup pretty well. Well, that's a plus. I didn't know that. I've never used this to hold soup before. Yeah, good Tupperware goes a long way. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm here at my parents' house where I just ate some soup and some nachos. Some chicken macaroni nachos, which were delicious. Honestly, I don't know how to tell you about it, but if you do want to rewatch the experience, I really highly recommend it. Thanks for the heart me, Grace. I do appreciate that. Always being a great lizard person in the room, and it's always appreciated, always seen, and always, you know, just like heartwarming. It's nice to know you care with the heart knees. The lean, yeah, I know, the lean in general. I mean, it's been a cook. It's been a cook right here. Did you take a bite for me, Ray, and Rocky? Of course I take bites for all the viewers that are here on a regular basis. Even if you didn't think it was for you, it was for you. And I'm eating with you. Even if you're not in the room and you show up later, I still take a bite of my food thinking of all the wonderful viewers I got coming into the room on a daily basis. And especially Rocky. Yeah. Rocky just so happens to be the rock of the group. Everyone needs a rock. If you don't have a rock of the group, then you're not anchored. Think about it. Think about the friend that you have that maybe is the rock of your group. Take some time. Just contemplate on it. Who's the rock of the group? I'm not in your life. I don't know who the rock of your group is. That must be, it is Michaela, Dr. Medicine Woman, but I'm not giving any free sponsorship in this live stream experience where we're not acknowledging any brands that don't tell me to acknowledge them. You know? But it is a delicious soda, and it's the soda I tend to drink all the time. But that could be open up for interpretation in the future with whoever has the highest bid. Now, I'm not selling anything in this live stream. Yet. I do have fun just being here and shedding that energy of mine. Rocky is playing with this sheep. Oh, that is nice that he has a sheep plushie to play with. Didn't, with a new version? Maybe they did, I'm not really sure. The sheep plushie? I like the black fridge style over a silver one. Oh yeah, me too. Well said. Honestly, totally agree with you. I'm not selling anything in this live stream. Okay, yes, Jennifer. Yeah. Well, technically, I guess I am. Anyways, feel free to be a subscriber. Feel free to keep coming back for it if you do enjoy the live stream experience and you enjoy the chit chat with the people that are in the live stream experience in that live chat. Well, you might want to join my Discord server and be part of the conversation outside of the live stream. You can also join me on Instagram where I post content on a daily basis as well, or I try to. But I definitely post content on these platforms on a daily basis. The short form content, the long form content, it's all here for you to be able to be entertained by and to rewatch time and time again. I constantly promote my live stream and myself within my live streams, but as I grow, I tend to do it a little less, but I also really love to take the time to thank my moderators, which I'll thank them all by name when we're ending the live stream. But right now, I just want to say, listen to my moderators, thank them, and do acknowledge that they're doing what they can. Some of them could try harder. I've told them. Yeah. And some of them try too hard. There's no middle ground. It's either the power's gotten to their head or they're just not doing enough. And you know, I'm looking into maybe adding more moderators, but since I try to memorize everyone's names, I really don't want to because I already have to say so many people's names. But, you know, and me, not even a mod. No, Jennifer, you are... Oh yeah, Jennifer, you're not a mod. No. Well, wait, that's still hot. And, yeah, that's still hot. Anyways, like, Jennifer, you're a mod on the Balavoon account, right? Or are you not? Let me know in the chat. Exploring, do you like fish sticks? Sometimes. Sometimes I like fish sticks. Actually, I don't ever really have them. I really don't know. I'm a mod nowhere because I'm neglected. Jennifer, that's not true at all. If I was neglecting you, well, I just wouldn't read your name. At all. We'll make you a mod on one of them. Which one do you want to be a moderator on? What's that? YouTube? Alright, I'll make you a moderator on YouTube. I need more moderators over there anyways. I do appreciate the volunteer. Just let me know what your YouTube name is, and I'll be sure to add you as a moderator, and I'll add you in the lineup of all the people I thank over there on YouTube. Or potentially on the Balavoon account. I look forward to doing a poll someday again on Balavoon. Michaela, Dr. Medicine Woman, don't worry, one day you will. I felt like being mods when he gets mad. I feel like Ben mods when he gets mad. Oh, maybe. You mean like when I mod in the moderation? Or when I do moderation? I'll be a mod wherever you need me. Thanks for saying it, Jennifer. I'll make you a mod on some of these platforms. Do I have Pinterest? I used to. I don't think I still do. And if I do, I haven't updated it in a long time. Honestly, last time I went on Pinterest, I said to myself, man, this thing really changed. Lame. It was like all AI. And I think that was actually not that long though. But then again, I don't think I logged in. It doesn't matter. What's the most amount of views you've ever had on here? Oh, a little over 100 people watching me. Thanks for asking. But that hasn't happened for a while. That happened back in February, and it used to happen in January and in December of last year and in November of last year. Something happened in February, and it doesn't feed me the same way anymore. So I never really get to 100 people in the room. And I don't know if that's just TikTok being like, hey, your live stream's not just good enough, is just not good enough to share with that many people, or if they were sharing me with that many people before because they really felt like I could deal with it. I'm not really sure. Or maybe TikTok's noticing that I'm live streaming in multiple platforms at the same time. I'm not really fully aware of how these platforms are working, but I definitely have had more people watch me on YouTube than here on TikTok and here on Twitch. There was one live stream I did that there were like 9,000 people that tuned into that one, and that one was in November of last year. And you know, I'm doing these live streams time and time again. The audience fluctuates. It depends on when you guys do come back. You know, if you guys are coming back. Should I be Ellie for Halloween? Absolutely, that's a great idea. You should be. Can I be a mod on Tumblr? I don't have Tumblr anymore, but I'll look into it. Spirit Halloween is open. My son is going to be asking me to go every day. Jennifer, just go tomorrow. Well, hopefully towards the end of the year, I'll pick back up. Oh, hopefully it will pick back up. Is Tumblr still alive? That's a really great question. Most likely, yeah. Things don't die on the internet very well. It took AIM years to shut down. It was like 3 or 4 years ago that it shut down, and it was working that whole time. I didn't even know it. I was like, oh, why is that even a thing? Girls, can I throw something out there? Michaela, Dr. Medicine Woman, as long as it's appropriate, you absolutely can, but do keep it PG. Remember, this live stream experience is a PG experience. Don't bring... Tumblr got destroyed by that stuff. But yeah, keep it PG. It's still a PG experience. You know? But we've definitely talked about how Tumblr destroyed itself. No matter what you did, Tumblr had terrible moderation tools. And even if you told it to filter out certain things that you didn't want to see, it still overflowed the algorithm and it still was sharing things with you that you didn't want to see. And Tumblr destroyed itself. And then they ban that aspect of it to try to retrofy it, but the damage was already done. They know what they did and they messed up big time. Tumblr had a great run, but it sucks now because they did it to themselves. But luckily we're here on Twitch, TikTok, and on YouTube, and these apps are fantastic. Yeah, I know, right? It's sad. Tumblr got so bad, it did get really bad. Shout out to Benjamin, 15-minute shadow. Yeah, I know, right? It's still a cool little place to visit sometimes. Is it? I need to check it out. I should re-download it and see what my profiles are looking like. That was a delicious soda. And this has been a fun time for me to hang out with you and hopefully for you to hang out with me. I guess we'll just keep live streaming. Well, what else am I going to do? Everyone else in this house went to bed, and I'm over here in the kitchen. Maybe a puzzle? Maybe guest night. But then again, if I do guest night, then I have to take into consideration that, I'd allow volume off of the iPad or potentially the iPhone. This is the best lit area to be in. All the other areas aren't that well lit. Gosh, I gotta think about this. I do need to do a full setup. I started setting up in the garage and I think I just got distracted with other things I was doing. At this point in my life, when it comes to me living between places, I'm organizing more of the stuff I have and trying to get rid of things and slowly taking things over to the storage unit to try to make it so that I can at least get rid of a good amount of stuff in my life. So I'm not moving a whole bunch of crap every time. Although I do like moving a whole bunch of crap. No, I love moving things that I'm going to use. Regardless, I do like antique-y things and, just like retro things in general, but I don't need to have that much stuff. So Like how much stuff can really fit on a bookshelf? It's a bookshelf. A lot of stuff. Anyways, I also got a china cabinet that I do like to put things into. Let's not get distracted. Let's focus on what we're talking about here in this live stream experience, which is me doing a next part or next phase of the live stream. It does look like Sarita's saying something, and she's saying hi to Natalia. Maybe we'll end the live stream on YouTube, and we'll continue the live stream here on Twitch and on TikTok. The YouTube live stream is a bit harder for me to manage. I also have it filming with the front camera, and it looks like Natalia's in the room. Nice to have you here, Natalia. Do feel free to jump in to be part of the conversation. Oh, that's what Sarita was doing. Why did you shave the beard? Natalia, well, I mean, I shave all the time. Not really. But, got a haircut and I just needed to do it. It's too hot. It's just not worth it. And, you know, if you don't know what it's like to have a beard when it's really hot outside, I can't even describe it. No, I cannot describe it. I could, but I just don't feel like I have the right words to do so. And I just don't want to be describing something improperly and then having people be like, wait a minute, that's not how it is, you know? I don't know who you are, where you are, or if you can grow a mustache or a beard or a goatee or maybe just a nice unibrow or maybe some really bushy eyebrows or maybe some hair on your neck. I'm not sure who you are or where you grow your hair, but I grow my hair all over my face. And that's pretty much everywhere except for where the eye sockets are. This area right here, no hair grows. But everywhere else, oh, it becomes just a crazy forest. But I do have the ability to shave, and I do like to take care of my skin at times, and it's not always going to be there. This nice, youthful skin. Yeah, eventually at one point in my life I'll never shave. So I'm just making it happen now while I'm young and while I got that vibrant skin. It looks like Sarita's crying about something. Let us know all about it. Thanks for saying my outfit's fire. I do appreciate that. It always is nice to get the compliments, Ray. Thanks for being here and being so positive and having fun chit-chatting with me and the others that are in the room. Curtain bangs have been heck this summer. Worst decision? Oh, that does sound like a bad decision. Yes, bangs, been banned became I'm a mod? Wait, what is this? Cool. Ben, the guy posted emoji and I banned it because I'm a mod. Looks like cool is what is oh right. Cool, who's Mikey Milwaukee over there on the Discord server, on the Twitch, I got distracted. He did some modding. I do appreciate you modding and banning someone for posting an inappropriate emoji. It's always nice to get those people filtered out. So I really do appreciate you. PoliceNet doing what you can. Hey Benny, I'm here for you. You're here for me. Of course I'm here for you. Mr. Piano Man. Oh, thanks for calling me that. Anyways, I do appreciate people being in the room, being part of it. We've gotten a little bit of a troll situation on the Twitch, but I really didn't notice it until right now. But I really appreciate Mikey Milwaukee, also known as Cool. He's a man-child, but he's still a man and a child at the same time, which means that he deserves the respect and, the attention that any man-child deserves. Most man-childs are deserved some quite significant attention. I don't know, I'm just kind of saying things now. Anyways, welcome to my live stream. There's always a way indeed. Let's always be positive with each other. And we're moving on to whatever the next part of this live stream is, which I really got to watch some things over here. But I really don't feel like reestablishing, we're not doing another setup with this YouTube one, but the TikTok and the Twitch live streams, I can easily move these. Carry on, my wayward son. Oh, we're singing songs now? I do like that song. It's a very good song. Anyways, we're going to be ending the live stream here on YouTube. Thanks again for watching and thanks for being here. Do follow me on TikTok and on Twitch where I'll continue to live stream, but the YouTube experience is coming to an end where we've had a great time hanging out with each other. I mean, I've enjoyed myself. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. Maybe you've made some friends. Maybe you haven't made some friends. Regardless, I provided you with an opportunity to interact with other people in a live chat experience, and hopefully you didn't take advantage of it and you kept it PG. That's right. I hope you did. Anyways, thanks for watching here on YouTube. I do look forward to seeing you next time, and being part of a live stream experience is something I like to do daily, so do keep coming back for it. But once again, you can continue to watch my live stream on TikTok and on Twitch. But let's thank the moderators here on YouTube and stop this live stream experience for you to be able to rewatch it time and time again. And if you just want to rewatch the live stream experience to see what it looked like when I ate some nachos that had some chicken and also had some macaroni and cheese on it, you'll be able to do so in a little while, as it'll upload immediately after for you to be able to rewatch. But let's thank my moderators that were here in the live chat, patrolling as they could, making it safe for us all to be able to interact with each other. The moderators that are here on YouTube are Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita, Bonita, Danito, Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal, that Foxy Cithalita. Those are moderators that I do have in my live stream on a daily basis, and it wouldn't be fun without them being here, and it wouldn't be a live stream experience without them just hanging out in the live stream too. Hanging out with you maybe, hanging out with me maybe. It's all just kind of a lot of fun to just do these live streams and have these great moderators. So thanks again for being here, guys, and making it so special for me. I can't wait to see you guys next time. Do feel free to tune in and be part of the live stream experience tomorrow. I'll do another live stream then too, but I'm still live streaming tonight, but not here on YouTube anymore. On TikTok and on Twitch, that's where you can find me. Also follow my Discord server and be part of the conversation outside of my live streams, and check me out on Instagram. Thanks again for watching, and thanks for being here on YouTube. Be a subscriber, be a follower, and keep coming back for it, as it's content here for you. Check out that short form content I got, and the long form content, the previous live streams, rewatchable whenever you want. Tons of on-demand content to entertain you with some positive, uplifting content, hopefully. Hopefully you find some positivity in it, because it's just me having some fun, and hopefully you can be having some fun too. I try to remind people that the internet's a social media aspect, or a social media platform for us to just take the perspective of having fun with it again. At least that's what I'm trying to do. And honestly, it's a lot more fun than watching a whole bunch of random crap and death scrolling and getting in political arguments about nothing. Yep, no politics are mentioned in my live stream experience. It's just some good old-fashioned fun and just me hanging out, and it's documented for you to be able to rewatch time and time again. I'm in my bachelor years, so basically this is just reality TV documented that you can interact in. Yeah, keep coming back for it. Thanks for being here, and thanks for making it fun for me. Thanks again for watching on YouTube. I'll see you in another live stream experience. If you don't want to go over to TikTok and to Twitch, I mean, you could just keep watching me. Thanks again for watching, though. I'll see you guys next time.